So I'm Key, as in key to the door. I'm from MarsCode. MarsCode is a cloud IDE development environment so that you can use your code anywhere, anytime. But before that, let me introduce a problem that you can use MarsCode to solve. So have anyone used GPTs before? Yeah, GPTs. Yes. No? Yes? Well, okay. Let me introduce what AI plugin is and what is related to GPTs. So usually, LLMs or GPTs are very good at understanding your intentions, right? You just input your natural language to the application, and somehow LLM will understand intent in your natural language and parse it out, and then respond with your text response. But it will be getting boring, if you keep getting just only test result, and you are not doing something real. I mean, real in the world. Let me explain. So, if say when you ask the GPT to get the latest stock price or making a very simple trip, then you may expect the GPTs to actually pull those latest data or actually book the trip for you. But with the LLM itself, it actually can access those data because those real-time stock price or the real-time airline infos are not in the boundary of the LLM's knowledge boundary because they are trained on a fixed set of boundary, right? So in order for them to get a real-time data and to access all those data that it doesn't have, we actually, as a developer, can provide those information to the GPTs. So through a very simple API call. So actually, AI plugin is just a very simple API endpoints where you just serve on the internet, but it abides to a certain restrictions. In this one, actually, there's a service meta info. That's the endpoint that you're going to provide to the GPTs so that the GPT know what is your service and what is for and how many endpoints that you have, so that it will somehow choose your APIs based on your natural language input. So in this way, when you register your service or AI plugins to the application, which is GPTs, when you input the natural language, LM will parse the intent out as usual. But this time, the LLM will not respond with text first, but it will respond the requirement for the application to do. It will tell the applications to, this guy is asking for this kind of information. Please make this API calls to the plugin so that I can have more information to respond with, right? So then the LLM will respond all those, bundle all those intents back to the application. Application will make the request to the AI plugins that you wrote. Then, with those information, we back again to the LLM with the latest data we have. Then, LLM will respond with all those data you just provided. Then that's the purpose of an AI plugin. The sole purpose is to make LLM or GPTs have a real-world effect. Let's say side effects in more technical term, right? So just as I mentioned, AI plugin just does bunch of API endpoints with certain requirements. But developing one is still can cost time because you have to somehow manage all these kind of components by yourself. But in reality, you only want to focus on your code logic, right? That's the application part. And you don't want to worry about the cloud provider or anything, storage or your even ingress, right? So that's where external applications come in to help you. So in MarsCode, we embrace AI and integrate AI into our IDE, but we also want to use our MarsCode to develop AI plugin for ourselves as well. That's why we provide 2 AI plugin templates for you to use. These 2 templates are ready to deploy. So you write your plugins, and we provide a API test functionality for you, so you can test your AI plugins logic right in the IDE itself. And after you, and your code may need some access. You may need access to Redis or NoScircles, and yes, we do have that, and you can access those right in the IDE itself. And after you develop your application, sometimes you may stumble upon cross problems, right? And we have AI built in, so it's AI for the AI. You can use AI to do anything. It's just like the Copilot. Actually, we have a MarsCode extension that is free on the VS Code extension shop that is a right-in placement for Copilot. And after you finish your, where's the, okay. So after you write your code and you want to deploy it, we provide a CI platform that you can deploy your applications to the AWS right in the IDE with one click of button. And I will show the demo later. And after you deploy your AI plugin, you can browse through all the endpoints that you write, and we also provide you authentication layers to use with GPTs or any LLMs. So did I just mention that you have to provide a specific service meta info endpoint for the GPTs to know your application? And then we generate that meta info for you and host it for you, so you don't need to write it manually. And yes, hopefully that's the very quick intro to the MarsCode and how to use it to do AI plugins. Then let me show you a very quick demo about using MarsCode. So this is the MarsCode. You create a project out of one of many templates. This time I'm just going to choose a Node.js AI plugin template. So in about 30 seconds, we are in the IDE itself. Let's see, we have, there's one single, actually it's an application about managing your to-do list, right? We are looking at a very simple function to add one item to your to-do list, which is this function. And please notice there's a Redis hset command here. We can test our applications right here in the IDE. I don't want to write the input myself. I'm just going to let it generate for me. Then let's run the test. Yes, it's actually it's running great. And I want to actually check if there's anything in my to-do list. So I will just click on here. I'm just going to go get to-do list. Yes. See, there's one item that is just inserted. So there's a box inside here. And now I've completed my development. I'm just going to deploy. Come on. After you deploy your application, you will get a URL to access your application on the web. Yeah. Hopefully it will success. Come on, come on. It usually doesn't take this long anyway. Okay, it's finished. So here you can see the list of all the endpoints you have, and that's the meta info that will be given to the GPTs. We can test out that it's actually working. See, it's saying hello world. Yeah. So that's it for my quick introduction to MarsCode. You can always get MarsCode for free right now. Just visit marscode.com. Yeah, thank you.